break is going to be 2020 Panini Prizm Football Hobby Box. Random Division Group Break number 12. 8 spots in the break. How it works is we take the spots and the NFL divisions. We randomize both lists 5 times. Then we pair them up. Whichever division ends up next to your spot. Teams that fall in that division. Those will be the cards you look for because those will be the cards that you receive. So here we go with a new list. Here's our spots. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Kyle on top, Matthew on bottom. As for the divisions, stay here. Make sure there's no other empty spaces there. Okay, got that. So you have AFC, North, South, East, West, NFC, North, South, East, West, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. NFC North on top, NFC South on bottom. So Kyle, the NFC North, Samuel, the AFC West, Eric, the NFC East, Michael, the NFC West, Anthony, the AFC South, Chris, the AFC East, Michael, your second spot, the AFC North, then Matthew, the NFC South. Good luck on your divisions. Here we go. 12 packs, 12 cards per. Again, this is just the regular box, not the first off the line. There we go. This is just the regular Prizm hobby box. Oh, what is that? Okay. Interesting. Don't think I've pulled one of these coming up. But nonetheless, Dede Westbrook, Jags, Sam, Kenny, Andreas, Noah, then Carson, and Brian Burns, Carolina, KJ, Seahawks, and TB12. You're going to have Patch with the auto, Darrington Evans, Tennessee, and the AFC South. There you go. And that's going to be 97 of 99. AFC South, which again belongs to Anthony. Then more for the AFC South, Jacob Eason. And then Jordan Brooks. First up, Brandon Cooks. Roquan Smith. Dak. Landry, Clark, there, Pat Pete, Matt Ryan, Upside Down, Zadarius Smith, Unstoppable, Bobby Swags. They're going to have Derwin James on the Prizm. That is 64.75. AJ Terrell, Upside Down, Falcons, and Jennings, 49ers. Kid Reporter. There you got Jordan Jenkins, Leroy Jenkins. Okay, Kenny Moore for the Colts. Michael Strahan, Giants. Patrick Mahomes. Sweat, Washington. Woodson. Lattimore. Savage. Then Upside Down, Prizm, CJ. Bengals. Gino. On that Prizm, Josiah, Green Bay, and Keyshawn Vaughn for Tampa Bay. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, finally at long last. We got Roquan Smith, Bears, Dak, Landry, Michael Strahan, more Mahomes. We have Sweat, Washington football team, Woodson, and Jim McMahon for the Bears. Now I say finally because my first 101 from Prizm. More for the AFC South. Fireworks, Deshaun Watson. 1 of 1. I just love the firework cards. So AFC South once again for Mr. Anthony. So the 1 of 1 Watson. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 of 5, my bad. 2 of 5, my bad, darn. Got all excited for nothing. I'm used to the gold foils being the 1 of 1s, but out of 5. Darn. Darn. Now people on YouTube can be like, ha! That guy got fooled. Alright, moving right along though. It's kind of like in Aladdin. When Aladdin, makes a fool of himself, and he's like, well, I feel sheepish. No, wait, that's the genie. He's like, alright, you bad boy, but no more freebies. You got Nate Stanley there for the Vikings. Darn. See, now I want to run some Spectra so I can pull a gold foil out of that. Because that's exactly what they look like. And also, Donruss Optic. The 1 of 1s look exactly like that too. I pulled a T. Higgins Elite Series rookie 1 of 1. And it looked exactly like that Watson. So that's why I got all hot and bothered. But turns out I got hot and bothered for nothing. Tremaine Edmonds. Well, you go to the east, you go down there. Jim McMahon, Moore McMahon, Dumb Marcus Lawrence, Cortland Sutton. You got Hunter Renfrow, Vegas Raiders, Kenyon Drake, and Julio, and Jimmy G. Next Prizm, Devin McCourty out of 199, AFC East, and D Swift, Detroit. Then Albert Aquambunum for my beloved Broncos. We're going to start out with Joe Thomas for the Browns. Julian Edelman, Patriots. The Mac Daddy, Khalil Mack. Amari Cooper. Rashawn Evans. Colin Short. Bobby Wagner. Mike Evans. Brilliant. Le'Veon Bell. Gonna have Danny Dimes. Giants. And that's out of 249 on that one. Then Brian Edwards. And in this picture, still with the Vegas Raiders and Julian Blackmon for the Colts. You know, a card I haven't pulled in a while from Prizm is a stained glass. In fact, the last stained glass I pulled was shortly after it released, and I pulled a Patrick Mahomes stained glass. Other than that, it's been few and far between since we've seen a stained glass come out of Prizm. Damian Williams, Joe Theismann, Joey Bosa, A.J. Brown, Cameron Jordan, Alan Lazard, Kyler Murray, all out, Josh Allen, Damon Arnett, Vegas Raiders, and Jonathan Taylor, Colts. And there's C.J. Mosley, Warren Moon, Deshaun Action Jackson. Hold the phone. Mr. Lazard, you go on that stack. There we go. Frank, Chiefs, Dante Culpepper, George Kittle, Ian Thomas, Chris Carson. More fireworks this time. Michael Thomas for the Saints. Upside down. Turn it around for the iced out Jacob Eason. And the Jacob Eason is $43.99. Then you have Mr. Taylor for the Seahawks. And Davidson for the Falcons. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 packs to go before we get to MLB. Speaking of MLB, we only have 2 left on the 2018. First off the line, Donruss Optic. You got Peyton Manning, Jonathan Allen, new relation, Mike Williams, Marvin Jones Jr., Jalen Smith, Chris Godwin, Bucks, Preston Smith, DJ Moore, Upside Down Prizm Antoine Winfield Jr. for the Bucks, Red Prizm Sony Michel, Upside Down Cole Kmet for the Bears, and a lot of love in the pack for Jordan Love. Go, Mr. Love Machine. Just think, this time we should should be done with the draft for the most part. I don't remember what time they're starting it on Saturday, but what? Obviously, we know it starts this coming Thursday, round 1. So, you know, Trevor Lawrence and company, we'll see all those guys get drafted. Tre'Davious White, Drew Lock, Zach Ertz, Honey Badger, Jerry Rice, Demario Davis, Aaron Jones, Lamar Action Jackson on the Go Hard or Go Home. Upside down, Jordan Prizm. More upside down for Tyler Johnson. And Terrell Lewis for the Rams. I think the only night I'm going to watch the draft is most likely Thursday. Probably not going to watch the rest of it. So you got Big Ben. And Harry for the Patriots. You got Zeke. Javon Curse. Alshon. Chris Jones. D-Hop. Andre Hopkins. Eric Kendricks. Isaac Bruce. How about a sensational signature Robbie Anderson for the Carolina Panthers? Again, it goes by the team name printed. So NFC South, Mr. Matthew. There you go. Carolina down there on the bottom. Sensational signatures. And that is 22 of 50. And you got Trayvon Diggs, America's Team Cowboys, and Jeff Okudah for the Lions, who was the 2020 draft number 3 overall pick. Now this year, number 3 goes to the 49ers. So obviously everyone's expecting them to take their future QB. I'm trying to remember the last time the QBs were taken on the top 3 picks. Off the top of my head, I don't remember. But you got J.J. Watt there. You got Lamar Action Jackson. I'm sure it wasn't that long ago. I'm sure it's not as long ago as is in my mind I'm making it out to be. CMC, Russell Wilson, Calvin Ridley. Debo. More fireworks for Sir Russell Wilson. T.J. Watt, Prizm. Upside down, Michael for the Broncos. Then lastly, Lynn Bowden Jr. for the Vegas Raiders. Alrighty, well, I do appreciate y'all filling the break. Get that down to the site and post it up on YouTube.